The first thing that strikes you when you look at this image is a red ballet shoe, and it's hanging by the laces to a tree, and there's a lot of very amazing light on the scene, so the deep red of the shoe stands out, and behind that the silhouetted tree. This image is with Welly O'Brien as Vicky Page, and the image gets across the idea of her longing to be a ballerina in the beautiful film The Red Shoes. She's dancing with Leicester College student Chloe Corkett. Chloe is there on point. She's wearing the traditional pink ballet shoes, and she's wearing a long black dress, but you can just make out the point shoes below. Whereas Welly here, we've met Welly before in this series, she lost her leg in an accident when she was in her early 20s, and she went on to be a professional dancer. Here she's balancing on her left foot. Extraordinary stability. She's wearing a ballet shoe, the red ballet shoe, the other red shoe from the pair to make the pair, and part of her leg. You can just see her right leg, a white dress, and this white dress has net, which is the traditional costume for ballet dancers. So it's a series of layers of netting, and then moving to a tight bodice where her shoulders and arms are completely revealed. She has the most extraordinary shape with her arms and hands. Very, very delicate, a sort of sense of cupping something like a baby with her hands. And yet her arms are strong, and you can make out her triceps and biceps and her trapezius muscles. You can see that she's very, very strong. Round her waist there is a series of strands of rope. The rope is kind of very rough rope. I suppose if you touched it, it would feel as though it was coming unravelled, and the two ends of the rope are held by Chloe, who's there as this non-disabled dancer, but holding the rope around Welly, almost as though, no, I'm not going to let you reach towards the red shoe that's hanging from the tree. No, I'm holding you back. You're not going to be a ballerina. As she reaches for the other red shoe, the image echoes a number of issues around dance and disability. It's up to individual interpretation, but this reimagined image highlights disability, particularly in the dance genre ballet, a world where an normalised body is the kind of golden mean of ballet. It's a classical form where people are measured and weighed to be exactly of a certain shape and size. Behind them is a really beautiful white-fronted building with very classical architecture. On the ground there are leaves that have fallen. It must be just after autumn. There's a slight sense that the leaves are damp, and it's also at night. So there is a beautiful light, a kind of spotlight. It could be moonlight that is shining on the two, and just picking up the light of the walls of the building behind. They are there with absolute clarity in this image. I mean, it's technically done very, very well. There's a lot to say about this image, and I would certainly suggest, if you're with somebody, to talk about and share what you feel it means between the two of you.